Hey everybody, this is my video in response to the statement, great athletes are born, not made. I think there's some truth to that. I think you can be born with great athletic skills. I mean, people are, obviously when you're a little kid and you have friends who can run faster than you and throw balls farther and do all that type of stuff, and yet none of you have had any coaching. I think that there's a little bit of genetics to that. In the reading, we found out that possibly a 25% max VO2 difference from genes. And the reality is when you get into the higher levels of sport, 1% can be the difference between a gold and silver medal. Obviously, to me, I've had great athletes who have, never been successful, never even had the chance to be successful because they just don't, there's so many variables when it comes to someone. I mean, you can be a great athlete, but if you don't, if you don't stay healthy, if you don't train, 99% of being a great athlete is mental. You can have all the physical tools in the world, but if you can't, if you can't go to school, if you can't do a lot of things, you'll never make it to the professional level. Let alone make good decisions. There's so many things that goes into it, and there's so many people along the way that have to support you in order to realize your full potential. That I think that there's truth to both sides. You definitely could be born a great athlete, but do you have the ability to take that athletic ability and be able to stay on course to be successful with it as an athlete? I think there's, like I said, that's a tough question. It is a tough question because as a coach, it's very rare that your person with the most athletic ability is A, your hardest worker, B, makes great decisions, C, makes sacrifices to do everything they need to do to be successful, D, gets the grades they need, E, is a good teammate. You can go right down the line. It's very rare that, a coach ever says, how come if I had 12 Jimmys, we'd be incredible. And it's like, no one's ever saying, how come you're not as slow and smart and nice as that guy? So I think it's all relative to what you're trying to accomplish. But for the most part, you've gotta put it all together if you want to be in a Hall of Fame category. So I guess that's part of my answer. I don't know. You guys have a great night. Bye.